Alright guys, I'm Cory Barnes with Not Human Clothing and Space Station here in Wichita, Kansas. We're at 139 North Meade down here in Old Town, Wichita. So Not Human was started back in high school with a group of friends. Actually, Tevin Jocks approached me with the idea of Not Human itself, and he wanted to start a clothing line. You know, asked how to get started, and we kind of just took it and rolled with it. We got our first couple of designs. The design, it's basically comes from being different than everybody else. You know, if you're not human, you're not a human being, so you're different than everybody around you. So that's kind of the idea behind it, is to be an individual and stand out from the crowd. So that's where the name came from itself. So as far as like the designing and getting the product made and doing the face-to-face interaction, networking, that's what Tevin does. And then I do a lot of the supply chain, the business, the contracts, obviously the interviews, the advertising, the online portion, running the website, and the actual business and back end of it. So we kind of work together as a team, and it works pretty well. I mean, his strengths and weaknesses are complemented by my strengths and weaknesses, and it's worked out pretty well for us. So what's out today is there's so much in clothing. I mean, it's hard to be different, but where we really stand out is the graphic pop. I mean, we try to take you know, general ideas and then morph them into something that is better. I mean, that's kind of where the success of most companies have came from. Is you take one idea, make it better, make it not human. You take a human, you know, try to transform it into something different. Something just a little outlandish, you know, something unique, something individualized to what we've got going on in our heads, as well as what's going on in the community here locally and what people want to see and like to see. It's go big or go home. I mean, you got to have a store eventually. You can't just be online for the 6 years we have been and want to stay like that. I mean, some places do, but you know, we want to bring an easy way for the community to come in and pick something up. I mean, there's no other store like Space Station here in Wichita. There's no urban clothing. I mean, you got stuff in the mall that's basically nationally found, but there's no mom and pop, you know, retro Jordan, dead stock type clothing that you're gonna find here. We've got shoes that you're not gonna find, you know, in other stores. We've got clothes you're not gonna find in other stores. We've got the atmosphere you're not gonna find in other stores. I mean, you can come here and hang out. You can't go to, you know, all those stores in the mall and just hang out. They're gonna tell you to leave, you're loitering. So, you know, we welcome that kind of stuff here. I mean, we're inspired by everybody around us, especially our fans. I mean, we look at who wears our stuff and how they dress and kind of incorporate designs based on that, as well as, you know, obviously we've got music artists, the big name brands. I mean, there's so many to list, I wouldn't even name particular ones, but they're our inspiration. I mean, what you see on the media is generally what people want to see, and so we kind of try to use them as inspiration. And I would definitely say, inspiration-wise for me, myself personally, I mean, I look at you know, Bill Gates. You know, like he said, you know, you pitch an idea to a room of 100,000 people, 10,000 people will come to you talking about it. 3,000 people will actually want to hear more information. 300 of those people will do something about it. 30 of those people will pursue you as a partner, and 3 people will make you a millionaire out of those 30. So he's a big inspiration to me personally. So we try to appeal to everybody, but realistically we know we can't appeal to everybody. So we try to get with the people that are in their upper teens, you know, 17 to 27, somewhere in that range, male or female, or in the urban culture. And really we're trying to branch out to more sports culture now as well, because it's getting to be more popular. And always has been popular, I guess, but that's mainly our demographic that we try to hit, and it's worked out pretty well for us. We definitely want to expand the product line we got in the store, and with the brand itself, like I was talking about, we've got a bunch of different stuff coming, you know, sportswear, fitness wear, you know, hats, t-shirts, glasses. We just got new glasses. We've got bracelets now. We've got a whole plethora of stuff coming. Getting to, you know, some stores around the nation. We've been in stores before around the nation and pulled out of them just because of complications that we've had, but we're gonna pursue that avenue again, as well as try to open another space station. We'll either move this one to the mall or open another one in the mall, open one in Lawrence. It's really a lot of options in the long term, but definitely want to keep growing the business and maybe, you know, make another or have another store available to everybody. So August 13th at 6 o'clock, we got a big charity event, which is the back to school drive at the Boys and Girls Club. We're gonna have food trucks and multiple sponsors, and we got multiple celebrities coming to play in the game as well as attend. You know, we've got lots of people in the community supporting what we're doing and backing us on it. You have to give back. If you don't give back, people see you as selfish, you know? You don't want to be seen as selfish, nor do we want to be selfish. So you got to give back to the people that are getting you to where you are now. I mean, without everyone around us, we wouldn't be anything. So, I mean, it's all our supporters that we have to support back. I mean, it's almost like it's not even an option. You got to give back. It's not easy. Don't give up. Most people will start a clothing line because they think it's easy, because it is. You can take a shirt, put a design on it. You call it a clothing line. You sell your shirts out of the back of your car, but you know, some people give up because you're not making a ton of money on it. You know, really, it's not about the money. It's about the passion, about the drive, and about people getting to know you and getting to know other people and networking. And you know, it's really the one biggest thing of advice is don't give up. Times get hard, but just keep going. You know, life is life, and there's ups and downs to it, but just focus on the ups and don't worry about the downs too much. Well, we're the plug, so you know, come down to Space Station at 139 North Mead, Wichita, Kansas, down here in Old Town, or you can check us out online at www.nothumanworld.com. That one is open 24/7, and the store itself is open 12 to 8 every day. So, thanks, guys.